Hello, welcome to the channel. Danny OGT. I'm Danny. Got a channel manager, OGL Schmidt. He's at work tonight. This is a fairly short song, and he's heard it. So, actually, he's heard everything in the 80s. That's not a bad thing. So, this is for a friend before he was a subscriber. I met him on the Charismatic Voice in their Discord. He is an Aussie named Kingdom Soups. And he is the reason for the John Farnham craze on this channel. So I'm going to repay him for that. Because John Farnham was the first of his suggestions, yes, but not his only suggestion. As INXS was too. So let's do INXS. But 1 second for station identification and coffee. And yes, I cut my hair and my face. A special day, 9/8/1945. Now, I'm reading comments here because I looked this up. In Australia, and they're an Australian band, the day goes first, the month second. So it is 8/9/1945, and it represents both bombings actually, from what was said. And on the second hand, Michael Hutchins was found dead on November 22nd, 1997, almost 98. So at 98, in INXS, the INXS and the fans really had an impactful turnaround. Yeah. Lots of comments. There was one I wanted to ask about what the word meant. Love your mate. That's right. And also, the special date is a double reference for the special date where they where a girl truth dilate, a special date, the animal we ate, guilt debate. And so I just thought that was pretty cool, because I know a lot of INXS. I don't know the song we're going to do. INXS. Got my coffee. We're ready. I learned about the special date. And the reason it caught me was I was reliving a few of the songs I knew. 'Cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. Ha! I'm lonely. I can't take it all. I'm gonna leave my eye, but don't shut up, y'all go unsubscribe. And Anzac Day, of course, is in a couple days, and I have two very special songs, and we're going to premiere them both. Even though OGL will be at work, he will pop into the premiere, as well as he's going to do the videos with me. And I think, okay, cross your bloody fingers, mate, that we have a way worked out through Facebook chat room I made, actually, which we have one, by the way. It's on the title page of the wall of Lee OGT, or Danny OGT. And in the description, like the about the channel. It's public, but not public. In other words, you have to join before anybody can see what you're saying. Everybody can't see it unless they join, but it's not, there's no stipulation to join. So I thought that may have been the special date, the Anzac Day, but it's not. It's the Actually, it was a terrible day. But yeah, I know Aussie time is a day ahead also. Well, not at the moment, but like, you know, at 9 o'clock at night here, it's like 3 o'clock in the evening there the next day. I've been on Aussie time for a while because of the John Farnham stuff. Here's my voice. Like it. All right, let's get into it. First of all, I know the song Never Tear Us Apart was written in '88. And like I said, I didn't know that INXS was an Australian band. The band achieved international success in the mid-1980s and early 90s with the hits Listen, Like Thieves, Kick, and X, and the singles What You Need You Tonight, and Devil Inside, of course. The band's only U.S. #1 single was Need You Tonight. Never Tear Us Apart, Suicide Blood, and New Sensation. New Sensation. I remember that song. Surprisingly, they've done better in the U.S. charts than the Australian charts. Now, if someone could comment below why that is, because I know you guys and gals and your artists, and your loyalty and your love and your passion and your devotion and your engagement and your you guys rock, okay? For those about to rock, we salute you. I know you love that. That's your band too, right? Yep, I knew that. Let's go. Hell, what are we waiting on? I don't know. Let's do it to it. Like Sanford put. That's old rip saying Sanford son. First of all, I love the scenery. That's beautiful, and yet it looks gloomy on a pretty day. I feel that's intentional in the way they did that to draw you into a elegantly maybe sad song, Never Tear Us Apart. So I would imagine this is not a happy song. So I'm gonna pull up the lyrics. I didn't think I would need them because he has great diction, but it's just not good practice not to. If you're a creator, take a tip from me, Danny Lee, OGT. Pull up the fucking lyrics. I'm a Tool fan, I know. All right, we got the lyrics.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love you.
All right, first, for a second, I guess. I have heard this before. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't remember it. I don't know any of the words. I can't remember how the chorus kicks in. That did not sound familiar till he started. Don't ask me. I mean, I ain't seen the word. That's something else. I have heard the song before. Okay, so never took a deep dive, never analyzed the lyrics, never paid any attention other than that was a cool little groove on the radio. I don't even remember that part. I just know I've heard this somewhere. Okay, that's really the only part that I'm accurately, positively sure of. There's a whole lot in my life than I am. Except for I love music, I love people, I love me. do this. Back it up.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live for 1,000 years.
I thought he was going to go into the chorus. Okay. All right. So I did remember when he started. We'll see it now. Anyway, don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing. You were there. So the two eyes make it like he's apprehensive of saying this. Is what I get from that. Why would you have another eye there if not? I was standing. You were there. Two worlds collided. And they could never tear us apart. That's the part I was familiar with that. We could live for 1,000 years. I think that's what he's saying now. But if I hurt you, I'd make wine from your tears. Oh man, that freaking made me feel like a sissy for a minute. But I mean, it touched my intuitive side. All of us have masculine and feminine genes, and sometimes if you want to make art, you have to make the beautiful side of it as well as the rugged side, and you need to get in touch with your intuitive side, which is your feminine side. I ain't gotta cross my legs or wear a dress, but oh man, I ain't talking nothing about this. What's going on in the world, man? I don't watch the negative news, okay? Yeah, I don't go for the N-word. The news sucks. What the hell do you think I meant? Back it up a little.
Never tear us apart. We could live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I make wine from your tears. I told you that we could fly, 'cause we all have wings, but some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they could never, ever tear us apart.
That's not a bass either. Wait a minute, let me check that real quick. That's not a bass. That's a six string he's doing that with, but it sounds bassish. Is that a word, bassish? Six string all the way. Yeah, so again, he went back to the chorus. I read the other parts. When he belts it out there, and they could never, ever tear us apart. It was kind of It had bravado, but it also had grit in it. I was going to tell you how to say what the vocal folds are doing, but I'm not quite that good yet. Thank you, Elizabeth, for even letting me know what the hell a vocal fold is. But man, I'm glad we did this because I had forgot about this song. I never really remembered it. If that makes sense. Like, I mean, I've never ever thought about, I've never heard it since I heard it. And that was in the 90s. Way back in the 1900s. Boys and girls. Let's finish it out. I ain't gonna give it all the clapping I give John Barnum, but that made me happy. I enjoyed that thoroughly. I did. And the harmonies there at the end, I'm not sure who was singing backup, but it was pretty. Wow. Quit saying pretty, man. Marillion got me saying pretty. It's your fault, did you, Burger? It is pretty, though. And that is some kind of like, where that's at, that big building. Can somebody tell me in this video? Anyway, I learned about the special date. I learned about what they ate. I learned not to deliberate. I learned INXS is great. I had forgotten it. It had escaped out the gate. But now, it's been found. So let's recreate. Mental health is real. I suffer from it. So do most of you. We all do it some way or another. Or know someone that does. I don't know, I usually got profound things to say about it. Just kind of made me really sad right then. Not the song though, just the song was somber, and the saxophone with the violin. I mean, in the John Barnum, he had the bagpipes and You're the Voice I Think, and then wasn't it a saxophone too? Yeah, I think it was a saxon. I can't remember which reaction, but Australian bands are good, man. They really are. Yeah, I would say that the consensus is the AC/DC is the best Australian band ever. Sorry, I don't agree with that. I don't even think AC/DC is that great a band. Thunderstruck, there's Back in Black, a few songs really good. But if you've heard one AC/DC song, you've heard them all because they sound very similar. Very similar tuning, chords, which a lot of bands do that, but they incorporate different ways of doing it. AC/DC is like McDonald's, it's good. But no matter which one you stop at, you know what you're getting. So, sorry I put not sorry, but sorry to have to put AC/DC down to elaborate and describe how well and good the bands that aren't supposed to be better than AC/DC are. I always heard that was after death comes. After Christ's death comes. I hate telling death comes everywhere. Much love. Thank you, Kingdom Soups. I know your real name, man, but I ain't telling nobody. Thank you, Australia. Thank you, INXS. I'm almost positive the singer has passed away. Some kind of OGL told me something about an anniversary or something just happened. I don't know. Anyway, I ain't gonna speak on what I don't know. I think it's people in trouble. I did my lifesaver. I ain't done that in a while. Haven't done it since I've thrown it in the John Farnham reaction. So, I brought it back for this one. I thought it deserved it. Not that John's don't, just John may throw the damn thing away. If ain't no use, and it'd be like a damn disco light. So, Anzac Day. It's ticking away. I think I mispronounced that, but Anzac. Much love and respect to all the soldiers. Everywhere, really, but particularly on the Australian continent. I really need to look at them. Is New Zealand and Australia the same continent? Guys, please don't crucify me. I'm going to look up right after this, but I'm not going to take this out because the only thing I edit is stuff that's stupid and shouldn't be in there. I don't edit things where I mess up. Because messing up is how we learn. And we shouldn't always have to Google it to learn it. Sorry. Not sorry. There's a link below if you want to tip the channel. I haven't said that about any Australian man because, wow, you guys have given me plenty already. Why in the world would I be so greedy to tell you that there's a link down there? It's made $17 to the day, so that's $17 I didn't have. I done a reaction for $2, done a reaction for $5. No, it's made $22 because a buddy of mine walked up the road and gave me $5 to do a reaction. Okay, peace out. Peace, love, understanding, yin and yang. Love your brother, love your mom. By the way, my mom is tattooed on my arm. My daughter's tattooed on the other. Two women that mean the most to me. And the two women, if they leave me, then I'm doing something really wrong for real. Much love, Australia.